So certainly a sad day for fans all around the world, and now we want to talk about it. Mick Pratt is here from Bull Moose, and you know, for those who just didn't know who Stan Lee was, but they certainly know what Marvel Comics is there a way to like equate him to somebody that would be like Paul McCartney? Like, is there an equitable?
McCartney is the Stan Lee of the Beatles.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, I mean Stan Lee and together with Jack Kirby is just like incredibly important. He's the father of the modern comic book as we know it, because he kind of took characters and stories and added more human elements, and he added characters that had like flaws instead of weaknesses, right? Because Superman, he can do whatever he wants, but he's defeated by kryptonite. But the characters Stan Lee writing, you know, they had to deal with prejudice and poverty and alcoholism and depression and post-traumatic stress syndrome, and that was, I mean, that's really powerful for people to be able to see more of themselves in the characters and be like, you know, there's this thing about me that's challenging, but I can still be a hero like Spider-Man, Iron Man, the Hulk, etc., etc.
And that's how fans were able to resonate with him.
Yeah.
I've seen today a lot of people use the term global superhero. So, I mean,
Certainly.
Where do you think that title comes from?
I mean, the thing about Stan, right, is that it wasn't just that he wrote all these incredible stories, but he seemed to be really, you know, care about the fans and care about the medium. I mean, you know, later on in that same thread from Gail Simone, she said that whenever somebody met him, you could tell that it was a very genuine love, not just of the stories that he was writing, but of the fans that were reading these stories. And you could tell that, you know, I don't know, there was just something really special about that connection. And, you know, you always worry about meeting your idols and meeting your heroes, and they turn out to be real jerks. But by all accounts, Stan Lee was just a completely nice guy through and through, loved the fans, loved the stories. And, you know, I mean, he lived a full life, certainly, but it's hard.
And obviously a lot of this stuff was done a long time ago, yet had a resurgence recently where it became popular again in movie form, and a lot of those comic books turned into movie figures.
Yeah. I mean, it's that kind of like human element and that representation that he brought to comics is something that we're seeing a lot of now. You know, you have comics that are more sort of representative of culture and society and as a whole. So you have like, you know, more African American superheroes. You have a Muslim superhero, women superheroes, and all these people who previously didn't always see themselves in mass media finally get to see that, and that's, you know, that's his legacy. That's what he wanted.
Very good. Well, Mick, thank you so much for stopping by today and sharing some of your insight into this. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah.